better shooter.
All right, YouTube. This is D-Rec40 with Don Shooter's Corner, back with a update on my Air Force Escape UL 25 caliber air rifle. When I purchased this rifle, I didn't have any accessories on it. I had put a really cheap bipod on it. Well, I got a better bipod now, as you can see. And normally people fix their bipod to the accessory rail at the front where I have my BSA laser. But what I found is, well, what works for me is I fixed this bipod to the hand mold, or the foregrip. At the rear of the foregrip, there's a really thick part of the ABS or whatever it is that you can drill a swivel stud into, and that's where I fixed it. It might not look, as aesthetic as some people would like for it to, but for me, the functionality is there and it works. As you can see, I've also got some padding around certain areas, the hand grip, in front of the foregrip, so I can get a better grip up there. And what I've also done is, I know this might look a little unorthodox, but what I've done is I've made myself a cheek weld right here. So I get perfect scope alignment when I'm looking through the scope. I know it might look a little strange, but trust me, this works. It works perfectly. It works so perfectly that I'm really considering kind of fancying this up a little bit and possibly marketing these. At any rate, that's neither here nor there right now. Another thing that I've done to the rifle is I had to get a suppressor. Now, you guys know that or some of you may not, that the Escape UL comes in 3 different styles. You get the Escape with the 24-inch barrel. You get the Escape SS, which is the super silent version. And then you get the Escape UL, which is the ultra light version. And when they say ultra light, what they've basically done is taken this rifle and stripped down some of the unnecessary parts to cut down on weight, which is fine with me. I don't like carrying a heavy rifle through the field, so this was right up my alley. But one of the drawbacks to the UL was, just like the Escape, even with the 18-inch barrel, it's extremely loud. So what I opted to do was what everyone that has an unsuppressed rifle or unshrouded rifle does, is get a barrel shroud. So what I did was gave RL Airgun Supply a call, and for $118, I purchased a aftermarket barrel shroud, which is extremely well built. The baffling on the inside is very nice. I bought the barrel shroud, which extends the entire length of the barrel from 18 to 24 inches. And I have to say, the purchase of this barrel shroud has taken this rifle from a not at all backyard friendly rifle to, I can hang this rifle out of my one of my family room windows and shoot at a target, and my neighbors don't raise an eyebrow. They're already aware that I use air rifles, and I practice in my backyard. The TKO muzzle brake on my Benjamin was one of the things that opened that door for me being able to shoot in my backyard. But prior to this, shooting this Air Force escape in my backyard was completely out of the question. After shooting it in my basement, dry firing it in my basement, I knew for a fact that I was going to have to do something. So my thanks and hats off to RL Airgun Supply for not only walking me through exactly what it was that I would need for this particular rifle, but the outstanding and superb job that they did in the customer service and as well as the finish on it. It is a very nicely made Shroud. It fits beautifully, and the suppression or the sound suppression that it gives is probably unequaled. I know Air Force has come out with a new baffle system in their new rifles, and I haven't heard it, but I can honestly say that I think that this rifle, or I'm sorry, this Shroud from RL Airgun Supply may be in the running for comparability as far as quietness. This Shroud has quieted this rifle down immensely. So that's all. I was just giving a quick update on some of the things that I've done to the rifle since I did my first video when I received it. Outside of the Shroud, I tell you guys, and I say this with complete honesty, this addition, this little piece of cloth and, you know, a couple Velcro straps and things to that effect, I'll give you a walk around. This addition to my rifle is like night and day. It might look crude and lack aesthetics and things to that effect, but in some cases, when it comes to shooting, aesthetics isn't always the way to go. It's about being comfortable, having the correct line of sight through your scope. This is pliable, so when I put my cheek here, it molds to my cheek, it molds to my face, and it gives me an outstanding line of sight. So any of you guys that are thinking about some of the things that you should do to, if you do have an Escape UL, some of the things that you should do to improve your line of sight, you know, so the ergonomics will be right. If you want to learn how to do this, I'll send you, you know, I'll put it in a message or something like that. But it was very, very simple. Piece of Velcro here that comes off and wraps around the tube. Another piece that goes around the back. Tighten it. This the inside of this wrap is rubberized, so it grips the tube, so it won't slide off when you put your feet and your face on there, and it works out. It works out excellent. I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. This is one of the best, I guess you could say, inventions or you know, best things that I've conceived as far as doing things to this rifle. At any rate, I'm not about to make this a long video. Just wanted to give you guys an update, and that's my Air Force Escape UL. Take it easy.